Curriculum and Pedagogic Studies. My topic is Characteristics of Mathematics, Logical Sequence, Structure and Precision. Synopsis. Introduction. Mathematics, Characteristics of Mathematics, Logical Sequence, Structure, Precision. Conclusion. References. Introduction. So mathematics, they play an important role in accelerating the social, economical and technological growth of a nation and also in our day-to-day life. So the world of today, which leans more and more heavily on science and technology, which demands mathematical knowledge on the part of its people. So mathematics, the term mathematics is derived from two Greek words, mantanian, which means learning, techne, which means an art or technique. So definitions. According to Kant, mathematics is the indispensable instrument of all physical resources. So indispensable instrument, which means necessary, most necessary instrument. Without mathematics, nothing will be done. And according to C.F. Gauss, mathematics is the queen of science and arithmetic is the queen of all mathematics. Next, characteristics of mathematics. The nature of mathematics can be made explicit by analyzing the chief characteristics of mathematics. Mathematics has a certain features which one could hardly find another disciplines: logical sequence, structure, and the precision. These are some important characteristics of mathematics. So first, logical sequence. So logical sequence means a sequence of instructions or a collection of numbers, collection of words or objects in a following sequence, in which some sort of relations are there between two consecutive sets. So the mathematics possess the characteristics, namely logical sequence. So logical means reasonable, sequence means collection of objects in which repetitions are allowed. So the study of mathematics, which begins with a few well-known uncomplicated definitions and postulates, and it proceeds step by step to quite elaborate steps. And it would be difficult to find subjects in which a better gradation is possible, so in which work can be adapted to the needs of the people at each stage than in mathematics. So mathematics learning always proceeds from simple to complex and from concrete to abstract. So it is a subject in which the dependence on earlier knowledge is particularly great. So for example, we can say algebra depends on arithmetic, calculus depends on algebra, dynamics depends on calculus, analytical geometry depends on algebra, and it also depends on the elementary geometry and so on. So even within these topics, the same dependence is found. Next, structure. So structure is an additional mathematical object. It denotes that the formation, arrangement and articulation of parts in anything which are built up by nature or art. So generally speaking, a structure denotes the formation, arrangement and articulation of parts in anything built up by nature or art, but it seems reasonable to assume that a mathematical structure should be some sort of arrangement, formation or result of putting together of parts. And for example, we can take the fundamental building units of a structure by the members A, B, C of a non-empty set S. So we hold together these building units by using one or more operations. So the familiar operations are addition, multiplication, and for natural numbers of the set n. So subtraction is not an operation for natural numbers, since the difference between two natural numbers may not be a natural number. That is 3 belongs to n and 6 belongs to n, but 3 minus 6, which is equal to minus 3, does not belongs to n. So subtraction is an operation on the set of integers only. So if S is a non-empty set on which one or more operations have been uniquely defined with respect to an equivalence relation, the set S together with the operation or operations is called a mathematical system. So we shall move on to examples for structures. A set of real numbers has several structures. So a partial list of possible structures are measures, algebraic structures, groups, fields, topologies, metrics, structures, orders, events, equivalence relations, differential structures and categories. So the set of real numbers has several standard structures also. Next, an order. Each number is either less or more than any other number. And next, algebraic structure, operations of multiplication and additions which make it into a field. Algebraic structure, homomorphisms preserve algebraic structures. And on geometry means equipped with the metric structures. So next, precision. So mathematics is also known as an exact science because of its precision. So in mathematics, it results are either right or wrong, accepted or rejected. So the perhaps the only subject which can claim certainty of results is mathematics. So there is no midway possible between right and wrong, and mathematics can decide whether or not its conclusions are right, and it can verify the validity of the results and convince others of its validity with consistency and objectivity. So this holds so not only for experts but also for anyone who uses mathematics at any level. And it is highly symbolic language. Even when there is no emphasis on approximation, mathematical results can have any degree of accuracy required. Although precision and accuracy are distinctly different as criteria for the measures of approximation, they can be most effectively discussed when contrasted with each other. So the most effective measures of both precision and accuracy are in terms of the positive or negative errors involved. So precision of a measure or a computation is evaluated in terms of apparent error, and the accuracy of a measure or a computation is evaluated in terms of relative error or a percent of error made. So it is a teacher's job to encourage students, to help the students in taking decisions regarding the degree of accuracy which are most appropriate for a measurement or calculation. And this is only possible by encouraging them to observe critically and to perceive relationships and to analyze the data and arrive at a precise conclusion. A short and sweet conclusions, inferences to the level of accuracy required. Conclusion. According to Bacon, mathematics is the gateway and key to all science, and it is necessary to have a strong base of mathematical knowledge to face the challenges of the modern technological society. These are my references. Thank you.